person next to you. Say, I recognize the God in you.
I recognize the God in you.
Feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together. We come together. We come together in the name of love. We come together. We come together. We come together in the name of love. Now look at the person next to you. Say, God loves you and I love you too.
God loves you and I love you too.
Feel the love in the sanctuary.
Come on.
Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together.
We come together.
We come together.
We come together.
We come together in the name of love. We come together. We come together. We come together in the name of love.
Every walk of life, where every breed and color, kinship we unite. It's in honor of the God in each other, so we come together.
Take a look at the person next to you. Say, namaste, I bow to you.
Namaste, I bow to you.
Feel the love in the sanctuary. Hey, lift your voice, repeat after me. We come together.
We come together.
We come together. We come together in the name of love. We come together. We come together. We come together in the name of love. In the name of love.
Oh my goodness, aren't they amazing? Don't you just love our music team? And thank you, Eileen, for signing for us. Good morning, Pacific Coast CSL. My name is Valerie Day, and I am blessed to be the co-lead of our practitioner corps, and I'm honored I get to be your host today. So thank you to each and every one of you joining us today, whether you're online, watching us right now live, or a week or a month or whenever. And we're just really happy that you're a part of our expanding consciousness and community. And if you're new, we're so glad you're here. Thank you for joining us. A heartfelt welcome to you. Okay, and we hope you come back. Hope you have a good time. I think you will. So just a few housekeeping before we get started. If you park behind somebody in our little charming parking lot, please fill out a card. You can get them from our beautiful welcome team. It's just a little card to put your name and phone number so that if somebody wants to leave and you're blocking them, they can find you. Put the card on your windshield, and then they'll contact you. And if you could please silence your cell phones, but don't forget to turn them back on after service so whoever you're blocking can find you. So our theme this month is how we come to love anything. And we've really been diving deep into that. And then today's message is love of self and self as love. And as a community, we believe that love is our true purpose individually and collectively. We come together, as we just sang, we come together to awaken, to grow and clear away old stories that may keep us from revealing our purpose. And in order to do that, we have some amazing guides here today to help us with this journey. First, we've got our amazing Reverend Veronica as our speaker today. Yes. And our music team, we have Melissa, Des, and Michael. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, and production in the back, we have Matt and John. We couldn't do this without them. We couldn't do it without anybody here on the team, but they really are. And then our awesome production coordinator is Lorraine Urbina. She keeps us all doing what we're supposed to be doing, takes great care of us. And our platform practitioner, Janice Guevara, is going to pray for us and give us some amazing wisdom today. And Jesse Keeler is our service support. And thank you to Jackie Williams-Pearson for leading a beautiful meditation this morning. And we're so grateful for Marjorie Ray, who's on leadership today. And our welcome team, didn't you feel welcome? They're out there hugging you, loving on you, making sure you get your coffee, and they're led by Janet Morrish. And then our hospitality team, they just make sure we get fed every week. So thank you to them. Yes, we love our hospitality team. We love food. So our theme this year has been growing up together. How do you think we're doing with that? We got 1 month left, so if you don't feel grown up, you know, get to it, people. So please join me in reading or speaking our affirmation for 2025. Our lives are woven into a shared journey where we grow individually and collectively in learning, serving, and giving through life's challenges and changes. Oh, yes, good stuff. Thank you. Love that. And now I'd like to invite up practitioner Janice Guevara, and she's going to light our candle and give us an invocation. And this light, while she's lighting it, just connect with your own inner light. This light represents the light that we are as a community, the light that we are as individually, when we stand together. Yes.
As we open ourselves up this morning for today's service, I invite you all just to take a nice deep breath. And just do your best to bring your attention fully to this present moment. I am grateful for all that will be shared this morning and that all will be received, because I recognize and affirm that this service is beautifully guided to perfectly unfold in divine right order. I appreciate this opportunity to gather as a community of friends in this place that fully embraces and demonstrates our commitment to safety, accountability, compassion, and extraordinary respect. I am grateful for everyone that has played a part in bringing about today's service, and I am grateful for everyone in attendance today. Whether you are here in person or joining us virtually, thank you for being here, because it takes all of us to form this amazing spiritual center, and so it is.
All right. I'm Marjorie Ray. I'm on the council of Pacific Coast Center for Spiritual Living. And I got the wrong slide up. Hang on. I'm going down looking for the collaboration. The collaboration wasn't there. This is our collaboration vision, and I invite you to say it with me. Through mindful and respectful exploration, we are creating a healthier heart that supports and engages a whole beloved community equipped to launch new strategies for a thriving spiritual center. Amen. And then we have our inclusion statement, and I'd like you to just feel these words as I say them. We know all life is interconnected and sacred. We cultivate active care of the earth and honor all creation. We are committed to being a unified community where everyone is included and has equal access to actualize their full potential, regardless of race, color, religion, ethnicity, age, gender identity, sexual orientation, background, physical or mental ability. We live in loving, respectful coexistence with all. I say, and so it is. So now we have announcements. All right. And the first announcement is Erin. I'm going to invite her up to do a real quick plug on what's coming up this Saturday. You can't miss this one.
Good morning. Have you ever had one of those days to where the minute your feet hit the floor, the rest of the day is a blur? It's like when you drive home from work and you've stopped at the signs and turned at the lights, yet you have no idea how you actually even got there. That is a classic sign of being in autopilot. And living in autopilot isn't living, it's reacting. And autopilot keeps us stuck in our head and out of our body. And when we're not in our body, we generally feel ungrounded, unpresent, dysregulated, anxious, and disconnected. And not just disconnected from others, but disconnected from ourselves, as well as spirit. And this is especially true for those of us who struggle with anxiety, because anxiety lives in the mind, but is felt in the body. And most people are living from the neck up and have no idea what's going on in their inner world. And let's be real, we're all just hurting and in pain to some degree. It's just that most people have gotten really good at hiding it, right? So if that sounds like you, believe me when I say you are not alone. We weren't taught this stuff. Though to be fair, neither were our parents or their parents before them. Though living in a world that is moving faster and growing louder by the day, I am 10 toes dug into the ground convinced that the most spiritual, beneficial thing we can do is learn how to come back home to the body, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And that is exactly what we will be covering in this workshop on Saturday, December 6th. You're going to walk away with so many practical tools for how to get into your body mentally. That's your ability to hear your inner voice. Yes, you have an inner voice, and no, you're not crazy. That's the voice that's following you around and often in the form of a nasty inner critic. So we want to learn how to get really good at hearing that voice so we can poke holes in the story. Then getting into your body emotionally. This is your ability to feel and articulate your emotions. Because fun fact, the only way you can emotionally regulate is by labeling the emotions that you're experiencing. Then getting into your body physically. This is your ability to feel comfortable within the confines of your own skin. I firmly believe that a significant contributing factor to why so many adults feel unhappy is because we were never taught how to rest. We were taught that we had to work really hard and be so productive. You have to earn your rest, otherwise you're lazy. So it's no wonder that so many people struggle to just relax. Then getting into your body spiritually, this is your ability to hear your higher self, soul, spirit, angels, guides, universe, divine, the spirituality of your own understanding, and to hear the soft whisper of your intuition. It's the loud barking dog that's your ego, but your intuition is quiet. And anxiety drowns that voice out, and presence clears the channel. So if this is your jam and you're wanting to go deeper, wanting to learn how to feel more grounded and present and regulated, I wholeheartedly invite you to join us on Saturday. We kept the price intentionally low to make it as accessible and affordable to as many can join. So I will leave you with this, that the deeper the roots, the stronger the tree, and a strong tree can weather any storm. I look forward to seeing you on Saturday.
And Christmas is the season of giving, so I'm going to invite Ray to come up and tell you one of our lovely annual projects.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. We've just all come back, whether individually or as a group, from giving thanks with ourselves, our partners, our families, our community, our friends, and then probably went out shopping afterwards, as a lot of people. But there are a group of people in our community that aren't as fortunate. Women and children who are victims of domestic abuse, physical, emotional abuse, who have had to leave home and are staying at a crisis shelter. We have for many years, both communities and now as Pacific Coast CSL, have taken time at this season of giving to support Interval House, which is a crisis shelter and support center for abused women and children. And we do so at the holidays by accepting donations on their behalf through gift cards. Gift cards are the simplest thing for grocery stores, for department stores, Target, for movie theaters. These individuals are blessed individuals who are turning to an organization for support. And at this time, with all the cutbacks, the holidays are the most probably stressful time of the year. And even a $25 gift card, when given to these women and children, can add a sense of independence and pride to be able to go out and buy those essential items, whether it's food or clothing, that otherwise they would not have. And so this coming Sunday, next week, and the following final Sunday, December 14th, we're going to have, I'm going to be here, but we're going to have a small box by the welcoming table. And so between now and then, when you're out at the grocery store or a Target or whatever, pick up several gift cards, $25 denominations, or if cash is easier, give it to me and I'll go out and buy the gift cards. But it's important that we contribute to people who are less fortunate, because the law of circulation educates and teaches us that in our blessings there is always room for us to give out, and not necessarily to get back to ourselves, but we do get it back tenfold through the peace of helping and being there for other people. And if you want more information, there are 2 flyers at the welcoming table, and so I invite you to be generous for these women and children this holiday season. Thanks.
And this Saturday is the first Saturday of the month. And on the first Saturday of the month, we have the Soul Sisters Open Discussion Group. It's via Zoom, and I understand sometimes they practice laughter yoga, which we can always use that, let me tell you. So it's Zoom. All you have to do is click for the Zoom link. And next Sunday is the first Sunday in December. It doesn't seem possible. It's December already. In any case, there's a sign-up list available. If you'd sign up to bring a main course, a side dish, dessert, please sign up so we know we have plenty of food as we enjoy our potluck. And then I'd like to do thank yous are kind of special today. I'm going to invite Terry to come up with, not yet, I'm going to invite Veronica to come up first. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. We're getting it together. She's going to make an announcement, and then we're all going to share.
Okay. Figuring out an order. Hello. My name is Debbie Ann, and I am part of the Leadership Council here at Pacific Coast. Thank you. So I have a brief message to share with everybody today. So recently, I've had a change in really my life, and I've made a decision to move on from the state of California. So I just want to share a little message that I wrote with you. Okay. Life's journey has opened the door to a new season for me, leading me to a move out of state. As I step into this transition, I carry immense gratitude for the time we have shared. Serving alongside you has been one of the greatest joys of my life. And each one of you has touched me in ways that I will never forget. I will miss you deeply, and I hold close the love, lessons, and spirit of community that we created together. Though distance will separate us, you remain in my heart. with abiding appreciation. And as my journey continues, I trust that the paths we've walked together will keep shining within me and guiding my steps ahead. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, this is an amazing woman who's done so much, especially with our collaboration, and I'm sure Marjorie's going to share a little bit more about that. But the one thing I remember is when you were in practitioner school, and you so did not want to pray. You were so afraid of praying, and I was like, just let her rip, just get it out, and you've come such a long way, such growth I've just watched, and it's been beautiful to watch you grow as a leader and in consciousness. And so I just feel honored to have had this time with you in my life as we are as a center. So thank you for all that you've given to us in so many ways, known and unknown. She's like secretly, like behind the scenes doing things. And so grateful. And I didn't know what gift to give you, so I just made you a short video just to show my love. Matt, if you would please put that on. It was something just so I could share with you. Yes. And
You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Oh, winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is go, and I'll be there. Yes, I'll be. You've got a friend. You got a friend. You got a friend. You got a friend in me. The sky above you should turn dark and full of clouds, and they're all north winds should begin to blow. Blow. Keep your head together and call.
yay. Thank you. It's lovely. You're welcome.
Terry and I are up here representing the Leadership Council. And Debbie Ann, you've been very important. When we began collaborating, Namaste's president left, and Debbie Ann was sort of thrown into it. And what an amazing woman. So I call her unflappable. I call you unflappable, because I tend to be a little more, I can get flapped. Steady and calm. But I will say, I will never forget, Bobby went on vacation for a week, said, you got this, everything's fine, don't worry about it. And what did we get?
A hurricane.
A hurricane. And we're trying to decide, do we cancel, do we go, do we not? And we changed about 6 times in the process. It was just amazing. And I also will treasure the time last year or the year before we went to South Carolina for the CSL convention, and it was such a treat to share those experiences with you. I will miss you and all of your centeredness, your confidence. You're amazing. I love you. Terry, do you want to say something too?
Have we met? Yes. Well, I've had the honor to spend some time on the Leadership Council with Debbie Ann, and she is, as many of you know, she is caring, she is compassionate, she's cute, she's comforting, and mostly, she is calm. Being around Debbie Ann is like having a Zen master with you. She sets the tone of any interaction. And as for the Leadership Council, we just are so grateful. And we're so happy that she is moving on to a wonderful job that came out of nowhere. And we know she'll carry this light wherever she goes. And we will hold her light in us and wherever. So thank you. Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you, sir.
Valerie's
Okay.
practitioners.
Yeah, you know, you got a whole ceremony here, Debbie Ann. And Jackie, your practitioner sister, where's Jackie's coming? Okay, well, because all right. And like you, Debbie Ann, I wrote my little message for you. So, it has been such an honor to witness your growth in leadership and in consciousness. Wow, what a journey you have been on. I remember the early days of our Zoom practitioner classes during COVID, and what an A student you were. You always apply yourself fully, you always show up with excellence, and you always give your whole heart to whatever you do. What many of you may not know is that this move she's making was manifested with the very tools she learned as a devoted student of these teachings. For an entire month, before landing her new job, in record speed, I might add, she practiced feeling herself surrounded by the trees of the Pacific Northwest. Every night before going to bed, she held the vision, felt the energy, and aligned with it. This woman is a powerhouse. And she didn't just manifest a job, she manifested the exact job she has here in Long Beach, but in the Pacific Northwest. Talk about clarity, talk about discipline, talk about spiritual practice in action. Every time you stepped onto the pulpit to share, it was deep, meaningful, and delivered with such power. You are truly a living embodiment of how these tools we teach and practice are meant to be utilized. On behalf of the entire practitioner corps, I say thank you. Thank you for your tireless service. Thank you for your consciousness. Thank you for your leadership, your grace, your wisdom, your generosity of spirit, and your care. We will truly miss you. And what I know is that since we are all connected, you have inspired each of us to welcome the change, growth, and movement of spirit seeking to emerge as us. You will be so deeply missed. Our hearts are breaking in having to say goodbye and simultaneously rejoicing in your beautiful new adventure. We love you and thank God for you. And Jackie, I don't know if you want to say a few words. You don't have to. I just didn't want,
Some of you know, and some of you may not know. Debbie Ann and I went through practitioner corps during COVID. And it started off as maybe 8 of us, and we were the last 2 standing. or sitting in Zoom. And so we share this unique bond, this heart space. We are tethered. We are absolutely tethered. I didn't know I was being called into this, but that's okay. When she told me, she says, last Sunday, she says, I have something to tell you. I was like, you're leaving. And she goes, how did you know? I said, I just knew. And it's just that heart space of being tethered. Uniquely, we were 2 of, I am not sure how many, but it was not a common thing for practitioners to go through practitionership during COVID. And so in that, in itself, it was a divine right order of things happening. And her prayer used to be in divine right order. And I've written that many, many times, everything in divine right order. And I know as we had our conversations about her getting ready to go into her yet to be, it is as Valerie was saying, it is absolutely an example of what we do when we manifest. When we sit in that and stand in that, I think it was 48 hours, 24 or 48 hours, all this transpired. You know, somebody calls, okay, here's your offer. Okay, and not only that, we're going to pay for your moving. Okay. So for me, it is an example of what happens when we manifest, when we believe, and when we let go and let God. I absolutely will miss you. I will miss you tremendously. I will miss seeing you, but I know that bond is always there. It will always be there because I always know we share this. We became practitioners together in 2022. So I am so grateful. I am grateful for what you brought to me, what you bring to the core. I am so grateful for the growth that I shared with you and how we used to sweat profusely when we had to get on platform at first. It was like, oh my God, my armpits were like, oh, she goes, mine too. I was like, it was trying, but just so grateful for that journey. And I love you, and I am so glad that, and this is diversity in action. Sure is. It is absolutely.
Awesome. Okay. And because we love you so much, we wanted to send you into the next chapter with a basket full of blessings, tokens of support, and your new life amongst the evergreens. There you go. And a little poem for your journey north as spirit calls you to the forests and the mountains' quiet height. We offer these gifts, small symbols but true, of the love we hold and the blessings that journey with you. A journal to capture the whispers of the trees, the unfolding of your path written gently on each breeze. A candle to remind you that your inner flame will always guide your steps, steady, bright, untamed. A pillow that carries the truth your heart imprints, peaceful mind, grateful heart. Rain boots and wool socks for the mist-kissed ground where the magic of the Northwest wants to be found. 3 pieces of art to speak to your soul. All you need is love, the truth that makes us whole. Namaste to remember your roots and where this journey began. Let love grow your eternal ministry. 2 books to welcome you to your sacred new land. Day hikes of the Pacific Northwest. Spirit's path already planned, and Washington evergreen, lush and grand. A reminder that wonder is always close at hand. 2 passes for your adventures, wander, roam, explore, the annual Discover Pass and the Northwest Forest Pass. The mountains open the doors. And from home, our sweetness, so you'll know we're never far, famous Seal Beach toffee, a taste of love for wherever you are. So take these blessings wrapped in devotion and grace, a basket of love to accompany as you rise into your next beautiful place. Oh. And so it is.
One more thing, and may I add a bottle of limoncello to smooth the way.
Oh, yeah, you go, girl.
Good job.
Oh my, what a wonderful celebration. We love you, Debbie Ann. So now, let's go into the quiet. And I'm going to invite Jesse to come up. We'll ring the bowls, and then the music will go, and we'll go into that spiritual center within.
With every breath I take, I'm letting go. Gonna let it fade away right here and right now. I'm getting out of my head and dropping into my heart right now, right here and right now. With every breath I take, I'm letting go. Gonna let it fade away right here and right now. I'm getting out of my head and dropping into my heart, and how my mind can turn and twist and spin, just begging for some peace. That's how I know it's time to go within, be still and just breathe. Right here and right now. With every breath I take, I'm letting go. Gonna let it fade away right here and right now. I'm getting out of my head and dropping into my heart, and with each breath I'll go deeper in this space and ground myself from the peace within this place. I can feel the love, it's flowing all around me, right here, right now. Yeah, I can feel the love, it's flowing all around me, right here, right now.
This morning, I'm going to be a bit brave in my share, because I'm going to share with you some insights associated with Abraham Hicks. And the reason why I say that I need to be a bit brave is because Abraham Hicks isn't a person. Abraham Hicks is a spiritual entity whose teachings are channeled through Esther Hicks. I just realized there's an earring up here I lost last week. Thank you. I'm like looking at, how about that? That's awesome. I'm sorry. I'll just put it right there. Some folks consider Abraham Hicks to be a bit woo-woo, but from the very beginning of when I stumbled across an Abraham Hicks books several years ago, I have found the teachings to be rich, insightful, and a catalyst for personal growth. It's actually been like one of my secret weapons. It's been a true guiding light for me. His teachings primarily focus on how our thoughts and feelings can shape our life. In fact, when I find myself in an emotional funk, I turn to something written by Abraham Hicks, and within a short time, my mood is lifted, and I often feel balanced easily and quickly. It is because of this that I feel called to share some Abraham Hicks insights with you all, so that you can determine for yourself if this is something that is meaningful for you too. Abraham teaches us that one of the most transformative energies that we can cultivate is appreciation. And Abraham teaches us that while gratitude is powerful, appreciation is higher, clearer, and a more luminous vibration. and one that can reshape the way that we experience our lives. Think about that for a moment. There is a state of being available to us at any time that, no matter what is happening around us, can lift our mood, soften our struggles, and draw more goodness into our lives. Appreciation is not just a feeling, it is a doorway to alignment, clarity, inspiration, and to a deeper sense of connection as to who we are. Today, I will share just a few samplings of his teachings on how a simple shift in focus can open us to a life that feels lighter, more intentional, and more filled with ease. 1, appreciation shifts our vibration immediately. Abraham explains that while focusing on anything you genuinely appreciate, it raises your emotional frequency. This improved vibration is what allows you to receive more of what you want. In other words, what you feel grateful for becomes a magnet for what you want to experience more. 2, appreciation aligns us with Source. When we feel appreciation, we are, according to Abraham's teaching, more aligned with our inner being or source energy. In a state of appreciation, we are clearer, calmer, more intuitive, and more open to inspiration. 3, gratitude stops resistance. Gratitude often softens the momentum of worry, doubt, or lack. Even appreciating something small like a warm cup of tea or a ray of sunshine, the comfort of a chair, can break the cycle of negative thought and redirect your energy. 4, appreciation is powerful because it focuses on what is working. Abraham often teaches that the universe responds to our vibration, not our words. When we feel appreciation, we are telling the universe, more of this, please. And in contrast, if gratitude is rooted in a relief that something bad has stopped, I'm grateful for this awful thing that is finally over, it can be a subtle vibration of unwanted. Instead, try shifting an appreciation of what is wanted, something that feels pure, light, and easy. 5, a daily practice of appreciation accelerates manifestation. He often recommends writing a list of things that we appreciate, doing rampages of appreciation, meaning just a stream of positive thoughts, a notice and savoring small pleasures. It's important to note that this isn't just pretending that life is perfect. It's consciously choosing what to amplify. 6, appreciation is the quickest path to a better feeling life. According to Abraham, if we do nothing else but practice appreciation every day, our point of attraction improves so dramatically that our entire life shifts: relationships, moods, finances, and opportunities, and clarity. Appreciation is the fastest and most powerful way to elevate your life. In every moment, we can pause, breathe, and notice something good, something that's working, something beautiful, something that softens your heart just a little. That small moment of appreciation is not small at all. It sends the signal. It shifts your energy. It calls for more clarity, more abundance, and more joy into your experience. We don't need the perfect circumstance to feel better. We only need the willingness to notice what's already supporting us, uplifting us, and quietly blessing our life. And when we notice and practice appreciation, even in the tiny ways, we begin to align with our inner being. And from that alignment, life starts meeting you with ease, opportunities, and a sense of flow that almost feels magical. In closing, I offer this invitation to you. Seek the feeling of appreciation. Cultivate it, lean into it, let it guide your thoughts and shape your days. Because when we do this, life doesn't just improve, it transforms. So it is.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Reeds drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. Yeah, it's a new dawn, a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom in the tree, hey, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in the peace when the day is done, that's what I mean. And this old world is a new world, and a bold world for me. Stars, when you shine, you know how I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, oh yeah. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good.
Yes. Wowie, wow, wow. And I'm feeling good. Oh my God. We are so blessed, yes? We are so blessed by our amazing music team. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Good, where am I? See, good morning. Good morning, Pacific Coast. Such a morning of appreciation, yes? Appreciation for Debbie Ann and appreciation for Janice's talk, and feels like I should be talking about appreciation, but I'm not today. It is the time of Thanksgiving, is it not? It is a time of Thanksgiving and appreciation and gratitude and all of that yummy energy, that creative, causative energy that does open doors, absolutely. And we got to spend time, yes, this past few days with friends and family, and friends and family, and got to hang out with friends and family, and sometimes that's fun, and sometimes it's a challenge, and I'm just going to leave that alone, just like that. Leave that alone right there, just accepting life just the way it is and just the way it is not. So, so we got to be with friends and family and food and all that good stuff. And sometimes being with friends and family can be a little challenge at times as well. There's the truth of that as well. There's lots of love. Now, not denying that, but then there's lots of stuff, too, that comes along with it. And so that's kind of a little bit about what I want to talk about, the stuff that tends to, be in between us, when we're not feeling the love. And this could be with anybody. This could be anyone who crosses our path, because today's topic is love of self and self as love. And so I want to start with love of self first, because the self-love is the important part, because how we treat ourselves oftentimes is how we treat others. So let's think about that. And this information that I'm sharing with you is from one of my favorite books called All for Love by Matt Kahn. And he's a really deep, beautiful soul that is all about love. And how can we express it in this world and not be a doormat at the same time? Most important, yes. So self is love. Love of self. It's a spiritual foundation. It's where we begin, is through self-love. To love yourself is to remember the divine that is expressing as you. Because God is love, yes? Therefore, I am love, yes? And so Ernest Holmes tells us that the highest God and the innermost God is one God. So we could say that the highest love and the innermost love is one love. It's all one love. And that is for me, so that must be true for you also. And anyone who's standing in front of us, talking with us, that truth is true for them too, that the highest love and the innermost love is one. So that's the remembering right there. And self-love is not self-indulgence. It's not egotistical. It's alignment with the highest. It is the recognition that the infinite living within us deserves care and attention. The infinite that lives within us deserves our care and attention, does it not? Yes, it does. Yes. And so how do we do that? Well, let's start with first listening. Hold on. Listening to the inner voice. Listening is how we tell the inner self, you matter. Your feelings matter. Isn't that all we want to know? Isn't that what we want to know in life, is that I matter? And how often are we seeking outside of ourselves to get that validation? Too often, thank you. Serious. And then when we don't receive it from outside of ourselves, what do? We do many various things, throw temper tantrums or, point fingers. And so the practice begins here of you telling you that you matter. And that how you feel matters. I found a sweatshirt, I had to buy it. It said, "My feelings matter." I wear it proudly. Because maybe in your life, your feelings have been invalidated in the past, perhaps. And how your experience perhaps has been invalidated, perhaps. Like, that's not true, when that was one of my big pet peeves, when I explained my experience and then someone would say, that's not true. Wait a minute, how do they know? It's my experience, right? And so how often do we do that unconsciously to others? Unconsciously, right? So when we practice on ourselves, validating ourselves and recognizing that what I feel matters and is true for me, that practice we can take out into the world. What would shift in your life if you trusted your own voice first? What would shift? That inner God voice, that's the truth for you, that's guiding you on your individual path, that is unique for you to express your gifts and talents into the world. How would it change if you just listened to that voice and trusted it? Even if it doesn't look like you think it's supposed to, that's usually the good sign. It's just a good sign because it's just taking you into uncharted territory sometimes, which oftentimes opens a door into a greater, deeper consciousness that you've had. If we keep following the safe, the common, the known, how are we going to grow? And we tend to avoid the uncomfortable, the uncommon, the leap in exchange for safety. But in safety, we're not growing. Now, there's times to be safe. Don't get me wrong. There's times we need to just rest and regroup and get clear. And then there's times to take a leap. Listen to that inner guidance, that inner GPS system, if you will. And also, love of self is also, what am I doing here? Love of self, where is my holding space? I don't have my holding space slide here. Okay, I'm going to just tell you about my holding space slide. So what is holding space? Have you heard that term that, sometimes in spiritual world you hear hold space and some people say, that sounds really weird. What is that? It's kind of woo-woo. How can you hold space, So holding space is when we are willing to walk alongside another person in whatever journey they're on without judging them or making them feel inadequate or trying to fix them, or trying to impact the outcome. You know how we kind of sometimes try to impact the outcome because we know best, right? Just to give a little bit of my opinion here. And so when we hold space for other people, we open our hearts. We offer unconditional support and let go of judgment and control. Now let me ask you this. How do you hold space for yourself? How do you hold space when you're walking through life's challenges and when you are feeling inadequate? When you are feeling unsafe? When you are trying to control the outcome for yourself, of your life? How do you hold space for yourself? Maybe even just taking a deep breath and pausing is a way that you can hold space for yourself. It's like, okay. And even telling yourself, I am safe. Because when we are in those uncharted territories, our fight or flight will kick in and we will feel unsafe. And then we'll do actions based on feeling unsafe rather than other than the reality of what's happening, right? So there's the reality of what happens and then there's our interpretation of it. And if we have some kind of history, or call it a trauma response or call it a shadow response, to it, we're going to respond from that fearful place rather than actually what's happening. Have you ever done that before? Once or twice? 3 or 4? So how can we hold space for ourselves? Take yourself to the spa. That's a great way to hold space. I love that way. Just saying. But to nurture and honor where you're at and where you are not. Just giving yourself grace. And so that's one, so when you hear that term now, holding space, it truly is the ability to just be with what is, whether it's for you or for someone else. You're just being with what is in recognizing that it's going to be okay. Somehow, sometimes when we're in it, it doesn't feel like it's going to be okay. But we know eventually it will be okay, and we have to walk through some hard stuff. So for love of self, first we must do it for ourselves. The more we learn how to hold space for the transformation of growth expanding within ourselves, the easier it will be to face outer difficulty, even when others react from their most unsufferable judgments, pain, and fear. Even when others are not in their highest, we can still hold space for ourselves. We can acknowledge ourselves. We can tell ourselves, I'm safe, I'm going to be okay, when someone else is not being their highest. Can we not? Yes. Especially when we're looking to them to do that for us. When we look outside of ourselves for someone to tell us it's going to be okay, that's I like that we have people in our lives to do that, but if we don't, that we have the ability to do it for ourselves, what a gift. What a gift we can give to ourselves when we can comfort ourselves in a challenging time. And, sometimes, yes, we do need, the shoulder to cry on. That's okay, too. That's okay. That's what we're here for. I'm not saying that we have to walk through it alone. I'm just wanting us to develop the tools to walk through stuff when there aren't people available to support us. You know what I mean? Or when you wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and you're by yourself and just you and your mind. Yeah, no. We need tools. We need tools to walk through. All right. So love of self also means the sacred no. You know what? Love without boundaries is just a mess. It's just a mess. It just, we start to become doormats, and then we become resentful, and, it's just that spiral down. And so, and when we say no, it's not like I'm in resistance to what's happening. It's I am in alignment with myself. I am in alignment with ourselves. It's our sacred no is our guide. It's our GPS. It's our guidance system that is saying it could be no, or it could be just not now. Sometimes when it's hard to say no, if it's hard for you to say no, you can just say not now. Maybe that's a little bit easier. Not now, give me a second. And sometimes that's easier way to say no. And you can ask yourself, is this aligned with my authenticity, with my well-being, or with my purpose? Because that makes it easier. Like we have our values here. When we make decisions here at the center, we hold up these questions up to our values. Is this in alignment with our center's values? Same thing goes for you. Is this aligned with my purpose? When you're making a decision, is this aligned with my well-being? Is this aligned with my authenticity of who I want to be in this world? Doesn't that seem like it would make the decisions a little bit easier? Yes. So it just helps us discern. Your inner no is a doorway to self-respect. It's a doorway to self-respect. It's honoring yourself. It's honoring yourself and who you are becoming, really, because we're always in constant becoming. And so knowing that we're honoring ourselves, I know that, this is really interesting. All right. So let's see. The universe meets us at the level of our self-honoring. So the universe meets us at the level of our self-honoring. So what does this mean? In Science of Mind, it says the universe or the law responds to the vibration, the belief, and the pattern we hold about ourselves. And then we become the magnet for that. Good news, bad news? So I'll say that both. The universe or law responds to the vibration, belief, and pattern that we hold about ourselves. So maybe we could start shifting that a little bit. What do you think? Yes, we can shift that. Self-honoring means treating yourself with dignity, listening to your own needs, and expecting respect. Expecting it. Yes, indeed. What we embody, we attract. Yes, we do. So that is how we take care of our love of self, yes, by our boundaries, through our self-respect, through our self-honoring. And so now how about self as love? So as we honor ourselves, we now can hold space and honor the no of others, can we not? Because we've been practicing with ourselves as an inner conversation. And so when we are holding space for others, when we are willing to walk alongside another person in whatever journey they're on without judging them, making them feel inadequate, and trying to fix them or trying to impact the outcome, sound familiar? We were doing it for ourselves, and now we're doing it for others. When we hold space for other people, we open our hearts, we offer unconditional support, and we let go of judgment and control of others. So that's how we hold space for others. And so how do we do this? We do this as the word in Matt Kahn's book, he uses the word encouragement. So encouragement isn't like praise, like good job, you're doing a good job, like you're a cheerleader. It's not in praise. And it's not fixing, okay? And it means that there are words, actions, or a presence that helps another person feel uplifted, capable, or reassured. We all need a little encouragement, do we not, in our life? Yes. Even if you don't agree with the person, you have nothing in common with the person, can you encourage them? Can you hold space and encourage another person that you don't know, that you don't agree with? That's the magic question, is it not? Because there's people out there, I think, that we don't agree with. Maybe a little bit. And so we can avoid them. You know, we can pretend that that whatever we don't agree with doesn't exist, and we'll just shove it to the side. Or we can learn how to listen. Listening does not mean agreement. Listening just means I'm listening. And I know that in order to experience the unconditional love that we truly are, to get what we want in life, we have to give it away. We have to give it away to receive it. And so if we can give unconditional listening and encouragement to someone, I wonder why we would do that. And Matt Kahn says that encouragement is one of the most heart-centered ways to consciously engage for everyone's evolutionary benefit. For everyone's evolutionary benefit. Can we listen? Can we hold space? Well, here's some practical tools. So, self as love, ways to encourage yourself and others. First, connect with your heart. Get into your body, as Dr. Aaron says. Get present. Get into your body, out of the head, because when you're in your head, that's where the fear will start to rise. You can offer encouraging statements like, I am with you in this, or help me understand what you're going through. Doesn't mean I agree with you. Someone could be sharing something from their pain that you're like, don't understand. But can you hold that space of oneness that they too are suffering, just like I do? That they too have had trauma in their life, just like I have. That they too have blind spots, just like I do. Can you listen from that place and hold space and get curious? And notice what's happening in your body. Are you getting reactive? Do you want to, I just need to put in my 2 cents because that's not right. This is right. I'm right. This is how it is. They don't understand. Can't they see? You know? Where are you when all that's happening? You're up here in your head. And you come back down to your heart. Oh, tell me more. Thank you for sharing this about you. It really takes courage to share that. We have to first become willing. We have to become willing to really care about somebody who has a different viewpoint than we do. Like to really care. Do we want to listen? No guarantees. No guarantees. I'm not going to guarantee kumbaya. No, because we don't know somebody else's unhealed trauma. We start asking these questions, so you're probably wondering, what could go wrong? A lot. And I'm just going to acknowledge I'm going to go a little over today because we ran with our beautiful ceremony for Debbie Ann. So I just want to acknowledge I'm going to go, because this needed some little time to unfold, okay? And so what could go wrong? You're not met with the response. Your open, loving, non-judgmental, not fixing, space holding from love triggers them because you're not engaging. You're not validating and telling them they're right. You're just loving. It could cause trigger because you're not supporting their narrative of rejection, inferiority. You might even be received with anger maybe. Don't you understand? You may be in communication with someone whom you realize insists with arguing with anyone in sight. Anybody have anybody like that in their family? So, being a loving, opening space doesn't guarantee anything other than self-transformation and potentially transformation of the person you're holding space for. Is it worth it? Yes, every time. Yes, because if you can hold a space for someone who's in their struggle and in their blame and in their unconsciousness, does anybody ever go unconscious? Yes. Yes. So, do we judge ourselves when we go unconscious? Probably, yeah. I shouldn't have that, and don't I know better, and I thought I was over that. So then when somebody goes unconscious in front of us, what do? We judge them. Why? Why not? I mean, we're doing it here. Of course we're going to do it there. It's human. So maybe if we can just stay in the heart and recognize they too are suffering, just like me. That's why holding space for ourselves is so important, right? Because then when we're doing that, we can recognize it and like, oh, there, I could see the trauma response they're in. Okay, let me just hold that because they're suffering right now. What if we were able to do that? And I'm not telling you go out to your worst enemy right now and practice this. Let's start small, okay? Let's start with the beginner with training wheels, okay? Let's put the training wheels on and start with something simple so that we can practice and build this muscle. Breathing and connecting with our heart and just listening and knowing that the person in front of us is suffering too. Just like I am. Just like we all have that time. It's not the truth, it's not the truth. Suffering is not the truth of who we are, but it's the human aspect that can occur just by having a nervous system. I blame it on our nervous system. It's just by having a nervous system, But what could go right? By encouraging others, you may feel more encouraged throughout your own life. What do you want? Give it away. By listening to others beyond simple agreement, you may equally develop the space to hear the voice of your own needs, even when it seems as if no one but you cares to listen to that voice. Sometimes it is only you. That's okay. Give it to yourself. Give to yourself what you need. You may uncover your true wholeness and vitality when fueled by the generosity of giving, regardless of how it's interpreted or received. So we have to let go of the attachment to how it's received. Detach from how you want that person. You're like, oh, here I am. I'm spiritual, and I'm going to hold space for you, and you're going to think I'm the best thing in the world because I'm holding space for you. Whew. Don't do that. Yeah, that's a mess. We come with humility and curiosity to our fellow human beings that are on this journey who are just as afraid as we are, just as afraid. So we come with humility. And why do we do this? I'm going to say this again. Encouragement is the most heart-centered ways to consciously engage for everyone's evolutionary benefit. And that's why we practice. That's why we go above the line and take the higher ground, not because we're better, it's because we want everyone's evolutionary benefit. We have to let go of wanting to be right, letting go of trying to impress our opinion on somebody and what's right. How do I know what's right for you? How do you know what's right for me? We don't. We don't. So we breathe and we say, I see you. I hear you. I hear that you're suffering. And we just hold space. I honor you. I thank you. And so it is.
Hey, oh my, open up, hey, oh my. Hey, oh my, open up, hey, oh my. Hey, oh my, open up, hey, oh my. Hey, oh my, open up, hey, oh my.
'Cause I love me. I love me. I don't know about you. Baby, I love me. Everybody say,
Hey,
everybody say,
hey,
come on, come on.
hey, hey, hey. They gon' say all kinds of things. They make jokes about my name. They gon' try to clip my wings, but I'm gon' fly.
I'm gonna fly.
They'll try to play me like a game. I bet they're too scared of the fame. But I can see it clear when I'm looking in the mirror saying, God made me just right.
I love me. Hey, I love me. I don't know about you, but baby, I love me. Everybody say,
Hey,
hey,
hey, hey,
come on, come on.
hey, hey, hey.
'Cause I'm sexy and it ain't my fault. I ain't waiting for nobody to call. You may not like me, baby, that's your call. I'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
And you can tell by the way I talk. And you can tell by the way I walk. Just look in the mirror and I can tell you God made me just right. 'Cause I love me. I don't know about you, babe, but I love me. Now everybody say, come on, say, everybody say,
Hey, hey, hey.
I don't mean to brag, I don't mean to boast. I love all y'all, but I love me the most.
I don't mean to brag, I don't mean to boast. I love all y'all, but I love me the most. Go and raise a glass, give yourself a toast.
I love all y'all, but I love me the most. I don't mean to brag, I don't mean to boast. I love all y'all, but I love me.
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 Yeah, I love me.
Hey, I love me. Come
Everybody
on,
say,
hey,
hey, hey, hey,
hey.
I love me.
Hey, hey,
Everybody say,
hey.
I love me.
Hey,
I love me.
hey, hey.
I love me.
Are they not killing it today? Like, oh my goodness, our music team is on fire. Oh my God, we love you, we love you, we love you. Okay, well, I loved your talk, but we're on overtime, so I'm not gonna talk about that. You guys just take your own stuff with you. But I have a whole page of notes, so just know I'm not sharing them. All right, so this is the time in our service where we get to practice the law of circulation. Oh my gosh, isn't that great? That's what we come to church to practice. So we get to step into gratitude for all that we have, all that we give, and all that we receive. Now, are you someone that's really comfortable with giving? Or maybe you're better at receiving? So this is your opportunity to just stretch and grow and bring balance into giving and receiving. So let me invite our ushers up. Please come forward. We've got Janet and Cheryl and Carrie and Deborah. Thank you for being our ushers. And please read our giving affirmation with me. We give with open hearts to this community with shared commitment and purpose as we give, we prosper, cultivating growth, connection, and shared abundance for all. Yes, yes, yes. All right, and we want to make it easy on you to give. So you can text to the number here, you can Venmo, you can give in the basket. However, just give, baby, because you know what? The law of circulation, it comes back tenfold. So really practice that. And if, you know, this idea of giving is like, oh, they're asking me for money at church, I don't like that. You know what? It's an opportunity for growth. Oh, my goodness. All right, so moving right along here, our practitioners, would you please stand? We love our practitioners, don't we? They just show up in so many ways. And so we're just so blessed to have these awesome practitioners here. If you would like prayer after service, there's a prayer happens here. Stand right in front of the band. You can come get prayer. If you don't want to do one-on-one prayer with the practitioner, there's prayer cards. You can fill out a prayer card, and they will pray with you all week. So let's see. I think we're at the time. We've made it. We made it to the end. We did it, you guys. All right. So Jesse, if you could come, please take out our light. And this is a remembrance for each of us as Jesse takes the light out, that we are taking the light out into the world. So this week, take the beautiful message from Veronica, from Janice, the music, how light you feel from having been here today, and the love for our blessed Debbie Ann. And just bring your light out into the world. Okay, do you want to do our benediction for us? All right.
All right.
There we go.
Okay, if you are able, please stand. And we are going to do our moving meditation called We Are Life. Are you ready, music team? All right, here we go. Pacific Coast. Tell me what's happening right now.
Something wonderful
It's happening through me right now. Yes. And what is this? What is happening right now? It is this thing called life. All right. And where is this thing called life? Life is in my mind. Life is in my body. Life is all that I am. Life is all that we are. Yes. And what do we do with this thing called life? I receive it, I am it, and I share it with all. Yes, and I did change accept to receive. I know, I snuck that one in on you. All right, so how are we going to receive this thing called life when it's standing in front of us doing what life is doing and we're holding space? How are we going to receive it? Just the way it appears and just the way it appears not. Yes, yes. All right, Pacific Coast, let's feel life at the bottom of our feet, moving up our legs, through our torso, down our arms, up into our heart, into our mind, as we say together, thank you, life. Yes.
Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded who we come to be. We are love, we are one, one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Come on. Let us be reminded who we come to be. We are love, we are one, one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Let us be reminded who we come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah.